How to use the Hyundai Micro 570. Here we are, it's the Hyundai main dealer battery tester, also used by Kia. And inside the box we have the instruction manual, the infrared printer unit, instruction manual for the printer, battery terminal adapters which you need for certain types of battery posts, spare receipt roll for the printer, and the main unit itself, the Micro 570, made by Midtronics. All right, so first of all, connect the terminals, positive first, and then when you connect the negative terminal, you'll see the unit will power up. There we are. Version 2 on the software, and we have a menu, out of vehicle or in vehicle. So we'll select out of vehicle in this case. And now we have a few options: test by CCA, EN, IEC, DIN, JIS, CCP, back to CCA. So with this one, we've got the CCA rating there on the front of the battery. So we'll stay in CCA, hit enter, and it's on the correct rating, but if we needed to, we could go up or down. So we'll select 640 and enter again to test the battery. Here we are, it's testing. And the result comes back, replace battery. It's got a good voltage where it's just been charged, but it's got 377 CCA out of 640. So that's just after it's been fully charged, so we know the battery definitely needs to be replaced in this case. And now we've got a battery already fitted to a car. This is the brand new battery that replaced the one we tested earlier, which was no good. And connect the positive terminal first, nice and secure, and then connect the negative terminal, at which point the unit powers up. And this time in the menu we cycle through using the up or down arrows to the in-vehicle test and select enter. In this case we've got the reading in EN on the battery, so we're going to cycle through and select that. Set the rating to the correct rating for this battery, which is 540 amp EN. Enter to test as before. And the good result of a good battery. At this point you can press enter to do the starter test, which we'll do. Follow the instructions through, nice and easy. Start engine, so we come round and start the engine. Come back to see what instruction we have next, and on the screen normal cranking voltage of 10.22, which is good. We can then press enter for the charging test. Alternator volts 14.24. Press enter. Loads off, rev engine for 5 seconds. So we'll come round and increase the revs. The unit has detected the RPM raise. Enter to continue. Now we're testing at idle with the diode ripple. Turn loads on is the next instruction, so we'll come round into the car. We'll turn on the headlights, turn on the radio, turn on the climate control, and we'll turn on the interior lights as well to put some loads onto the battery. The the loads have been detected. Press enter. So we're now testing at idle with the loads. Next instruction is to rev engine for 5 seconds. So we'll come back round and we'll rev the engine up to 2,500 revs approximately for 5 seconds. And when we come back around, the RPM was detected. Enter to continue. Turn the loads off is the next instruction given. So it's nice and easy. Just follow the instructions all the way through. Turn off all the loads that we turned on, the lights, the heater, the radio, and the engine. Charging system normal is the result. And we've got the different loads. The diode ripple is normal. So we've got all the results coming up on the screen here, which is great. As I said, nice and easy. Just follow the instructions all the way through on the digital screen. Disconnect. So another use for this, if you're not connected to the battery and you press and hold the menu button, there's a few options in the menu. But I'll show you now how to use the voltmeter. So cycle through to voltmeter, press enter, and it tells you on there to 0 to 30 volts maximum for this particular unit. So testing a battery like this is absolutely fine. So we'll now connect onto the positive, and you'll see the reading of 12.67 volts. If we disconnect, see it goes to 0, and reconnect, there you have it. And lastly, if we switch on the printer, we can show that in action. On the right hand side, we've got a button to cycle the paper through. In the middle, you've got a brightness button for how dark or light the printer is. If we press and hold the menu, as we're not connected to the car at the moment, we've got print results in the options there, but if we cycle through, there's a few other options. So cycle through to select print results. Hit enter. And if you're within range of the infrared, the printer's powered up, it will print off the results of the last test carried out. So it doesn't even need to be still connected to the car. And there we have the test we carried out, which was the 540 amp new battery. Came back as a good result, 12.86 volts. And printing complete. Excellent stuff. So now we can tear off the receipt, which you can then give to a customer or keep for records. There we have it. If you found this video useful, please do like and subscribe for more useful automotive content.